Hi Leos, this is going to be your reading for June 2026. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. Your message for this month is holy love. And I'll read that for you, Leo. Your message. You are blessed to receive this card today, for it shows you that you are being surrounded by loving energy, and the cup of your heart will be filled until it overflows with goodness. The angels who are with you now know that at times you can feel unloved and unappreciated, and this can block your experience of love and appreciation. The divine energy that is surrounding you at this time is here to help you melt away any blockages that you can be open and receptive to love and appreciation that you deserve. Your angel guide is encouraging you to view yourself in a loving way and to give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while now and are ready to share the love that you have within, this card brings a message that is safe for you to do so. Angels of love are gathering around you in awe and celebration, for you are finally willing to remember how loving and lovable you are. And heaven is guiding you to see that you deserve loving relationships, loving experiences, and loving acceptance from the world around you. This card marks a milestone in your own self-awareness. It acknowledges the steps that you have taken to claim your worth and recognize that you deserve to be loved and respected and to feel good. It also acknowledges a new level of spiritual openness, which draws even more divine love from your angels and the Creator. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams by the power and the presence that created you. And through receiving and acknowledging that love, you will create even more loving experiences in your life. What a beautiful card to get here for you, Leo. Just give me a few minutes to pull some cards here. We'll kind of get more in that matter. Just give me a minute to feel this. For Leos, please. I definitely am feeling this energy around your heart chakra right now, or make sure your heart chakra is pretty strong this month of June, whether that be you have to do meditations to clear it. There's meditations on YouTube, which you can do here as well, Leo. Self-love, reminding yourself of love, doing things that you love, I think is all going to be very important for you, because it's interesting because when I was pulling out these cards, this word critic came out, and I feel it with this kind of Queen of Swords in reverse. So it might be with this air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But if it's not that person, like in one of those signs, I just feel like this critic energy, there's this almost this critic that's kind of attached to you or around you. It might be your own self-critic, but there's just this thing from the past with the Six of Cups where we're stuck in this past energy. It's like stuck in this energy of the critic. We have the Nine of Wands here in reverse, which is saying we're trusting something, or it feels like we're trusting this critic when we kind of shouldn't be, because this person is not in their right energy. So there might be from you in the past being like, maybe there was this critic on your shoulder, or you're feeling that energy here where it's just like, well, my mom always said this. It might be female energy because we do have the Queen of Swords, or my ex always said this, or someone from my teacher always said this, so this must be true, or where I'm trusting that in a way. But there's asking you here to kind of challenge that critic this month, especially from your heart space or your heart center if it involves love, because we do have the Queen of Wands coming in right after, which is this talent, which is this ambition, which is this drive, which is someone who is really no BS, someone that is very in their own energy and trusting, and it's like this vibrant boss energy that's coming in from this kind of Queen of Wands. And it just feels like this critic doesn't have a place right now, because it just feels like this critic is not really correct in what is happening here. So it feels like with this holy love, trust and lean into that love space, trust and love that you know what you are doing, more than this kind of critic energy does, because I just feel it as it's almost like I'm feeling it over my left shoulder, and that's why it's like that critic on your shoulder, whether that be a physical person or whether that be a specific energy. But again, I'm feeling this energy for you, that if you're in your heart energy this month, that you will be okay, because it almost is going to block out that critic energy. And yes, sometimes it's good to have someone maybe counter you, but it just feels like this energy is not a helpful energy that I'm feeling around you, and you're going to decide to kind of move away from it. We have the Seven of Cups here in reverse, where it's like at times where you're feeling really confused on what's going on or what's happening. I feel like you are a little bit more direct in your energy, and you know when it's time to kind of walk away from something or move on, because we do have this kind of Six of Swords energy that's coming in right after the Seven of Cups. So it's like we're moving away from it, we're stepping away from whatever that is here. And that's why I'm feeling for some people it's spiritual energy for you, and for some people it's actually a physical person that you're just kind of distancing yourself from, or distancing from what they say. Maybe before you were like, yeah, that what they're saying is the be all end all, but now you're starting to trust yourself a little bit more. But with the Six of Swords, it's like whatever you are gaining right now, or whatever knowledge with these Six Swords, you're taking it with you to calmer waters. You're kind of moving away from this choppiness, or moving away from maybe from this voice on your shoulder that's telling you like, maybe you're not good enough for that, maybe you're not strong enough to pull this, maybe you're not doing enough. Because it just feels like there's this emotional tie to this critic here, because we do have the Page of Cups in reverse. And I always see this as like a heartfelt emotional conversation, and it's like when it is in the reverse, it's not happening here. Maybe you're really wanting someone to show up in kind of a loving way, or have this kind of honesty with you, but they're not. And I'm getting this kind of Ten of Swords moment where you're just feeling at rock bottom, where you're feeling a little bit betrayed or a little bit stabbed in the back by this energy here. You know, you're feeling it, and you're just like, I want that almost like love, or I want that appreciation or that acknowledgement, but it's not really coming in for you here, Leo. Like no one's trying to give it to you for free in a way, but you have to be the one that dictates that. You have to be the one that's like, I don't care if you're not saying it. I appreciate what I'm doing for myself. I appreciate, all the work that I'm doing here. Or if it's something on a project, right, that you are doing, and you're like waiting for the thumbs up from your boss or from a colleague, and they're just like not giving it to you, and you're just kind of like, you know what, whatever, I'm going to get it for myself here. Or a specific person, you're like, well, I care about myself enough, I think I'm doing a good job, I'm kind of standing in my power with this Queen of Wands, I'm standing in my own energy here. I'm not going to let the past, where maybe needing to appease this critic, get in the way here, get in the way of what I want to do, what I want to create. The Queen of Wands is such a creative energy, right? It's just a stronghold of manifestation and doing and creating. So it feels like you're not being held back anymore, especially in your energy. We just don't want to be in this Ten of Swords anymore. We just don't want to be in this moment where we're just feeling like almost like never enough is this energy. Yeah, we're trying to get away from it. That's why it feels like walking away from it. Again, another energy of starting over here. I have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is saying back to the drawing board here. And I have the Five of Wands in reverse, which is end of conflict. It's just like not even worth it for your energy here, Leo. You're just like it's not worth my time anymore. I need to pull my focus somewhere else here with this Two of Wands, because it's like it's starting to affect how we feel like we can create things, how we can build new things here, find opportunity because of this critic. I'm feeling this kind of heaviness from this combative energy, that you're just like letting it go. You're just like, it's not even worth it anymore. It's not even worth my energy to defend myself here. I'm just kind of removing myself and walking away from it, because you're just like, I'm never going to appease you, or it's never going to be in the way that you want me to kind of do it here, and just understanding that and creating that boundary for yourself so you can flourish, right? Hermit card, it's kind of Virgo energy, singular energy. It's like going within yourself. And I feel like that's kind of what you're doing, is you're kind of illuminating the energy right now in yourself, being like, where are the dark spots? You know, where am I feeling disconnected? Where am I feeling like I need something from someone else to feel worthy, or to feel love, or to feel accepted in a way? Where's that? You know, what part of that is me, right? Because these people are kind of a reflection of us, or what we are kind of allowing in to our life here. So it's like, where do I need to change? Where do I need to maybe set up better boundaries for myself? Beautiful. Three of Swords in reverse, some beautiful healing that's happening for you here, right? Healing from this pain. Again, this Critic, healing from failure, right? I have the Six. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy, Leo. The Three of Swords in reverse, this healing, this removing ourselves from pain. It's almost like the pain of failure. So I don't know if you feel like there's a lot of pressure on you, or to not kind of fail, or to not kind of mess up, or, you know, make the wrong decision, or try something here. But there's going to be this healing from failure, or healing from feeling at this kind of Ten of Swords moment that's going to really make you shine. It's like those hard parts about our life, or there's times where we are feeling, you know, that Ten of Swords, that rock bottom moment, teach us the most, and also show that, hey, you know, I've been there before. I've been at that rock bottom place, and I brought myself back from it. I brought myself back up here from this kind of failure, so I can do it again. It's like, I always think of it as this kind of salesperson who is just like, no, this is my product. You always hear the success stories of, like, they heard 1,000 no's, where people slammed doors in their faces, and eventually someone said yes. And it feels like that story for you here as well. You're like, I don't even care if I fail. I'm just finding the joy in things again, right? With this Sun card, this is happiness, joy, new energy. And it's like, even if I do fail, I'm finding the happiness within that, you know, and I'm finding that healing energy. So that Critic, whatever the Critic says, who cares? You know, maybe they are right. You know, maybe they say something and you're like, that's not good enough, and it's not good enough. And you're like, well, I'll do it. You know, I'll fix it again. But it just feels like that Critic over your shoulder is always having this negative influence that's not allowing you to kind of build, to grow, to see, to flourish, to love here. And that's what we're moving away from. And that's what we're kind of trying to end here, is our battle with that kind of energy here, because there's a lot of happiness here for you, a lot of joy, right? You also got this Holy Love card. It's just some beautiful, vibrant energy for you in this month of June, Leo. So just trust in that. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. King of Wands. Ooh. I have the Ten of Pentacles coming out here. I have the King of Wands, the Lovers card coming out sideways, just telling me there could be some new love. Maybe some of you are even getting married in this month. I don't know. It just says like ancestral, long connection, building something with someone. So it feels like, and I have a divine pairing. I have the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Doesn't matter if you agree with both, but they're both upright. Might be another fire sign you're connection to, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If not, it's another creative person. And there is definitely this new connection here for you this month, or a strengthening of your own connection with someone that's really going to make you flourish with this Ten of Pentacles popping up. Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards you can kind of get in the deck, because it's a long-term stability here. And with the Lovers, usually means romantic love, but can also just mean divine partnership, two people being brought together. There is some really big energy for success here. With this Lovers card with the Ten of Pentacles. The reason why it's coming out sideways, I feel like there's maybe some questions if this person is kind of divinely guided in your life or not. So that's with this Two of Pentacles. Maybe you are kind of weighing your options here. Is this what I really want? Is this energy or this partnership going to get me where I want to go? Is this kind of the one energy that I'm feeling from this as well? So you are kind of deciding that a little bit here with this Two of Pentacles, or deciding, you know, which kind of partnerships will get you to where you want to be, your overall happiness, your overall goals. It's almost like sit in this discomfort a little bit here. There is this Five of Swords energy, which is kind of staying within the conflict, or staying within the kind of the energy here. You are kind of defeated, but you're still keeping to fight. So there might be some, fighting for something better here for yourself. I do have the Page of Wands, which is kind of new adventure or exciting new starts, seeing the world differently, seeing it under the eye of adventure, things to explore. So there might be some things to explore within your relationships here, or there might be some kind of something starting with this Page of Wands that's popping up here. It just says continue to work at it, continue to kind of maybe sit in this discomfort a little bit, or the conflict. You might be feeling really, really tired right now, or you might be feeling, like in that Ten of Swords where your just energy's feeling like a lot. But they're saying stay with it a little bit because you're growing, you're changing here. We do have the Tower card in reverse, which is energy for me of seeing the crack in the foundation and fixing it and mending it before the whole tower comes crawling down. So there might be something that you discover in this month of June here that is actually going to be super beneficial to what you want, because you see what needs to be mended. You see what needs to be changed in your life so you can bring in this love, so you can bring in this happiness, so you can bring in this joy. I'm feeling a huge month of self-discovery for yourself, a huge month of healing for yourself here as well, Leo. It might be this thing that you discover might have something to do with your own self-worth or your self-value. That's what I'm talking about, this critic here again, that critic coming out on your shoulder. Because this critic seems to kind of want to devalue you or devalue the work that's that you are bringing to this situation. So just take a look at that, okay? It's time to take action. Look at the bigger picture, right? We're having a bigger overview, it feels like, of ourselves, and we're changing things. Like I said with this Tower card, we're changing things. And I feel like this mending is bringing love into the cracks of our own foundation, is bringing the cracks into ourselves. So it's time to take action, look at the bigger picture, and that's what you are doing. That's what's happening with this Hermit card energy, is you are going within, you're finding the cracks within yourself here so that you can have more joy, more love, more passion come in. So you're not just feeling so defeated all the time, right? You also got perfect setting. I will read that for you. My dog's a Pisces, but his name's Leo, and he's just being so cute right now. So I just have to say that he's just the cutest little spread. All right, perfect setting. If you have a goal or a vision, be sure to provide the right surroundings for that dream to flourish. Positive self-talk. 9 of Pentacles. Affirmations. Being kind to yourself. Celebrating your Queen of Wands. Celebrating your talents and success. Right? Healing this fear of failure. Or all these create fertile soil for your dreams to take root and grow. Sometimes when you push too hard, it can hinder the harmonious unfolding of your journey. Trust the process. Relax and allow nature to take its course. Belief and positive support is needed to accomplish your goal. Keep in mind, nature makes growing and blossoming look effortless, but the secret is all in the details. Position, sun, soil, air, nourishment. Make sure you are taking the steps necessary to attain your perfect environment. And that's what we're talking about with the sun, that's coming out here with this joy. And this energy here of you're just like, no, I'm moving towards that now. I'm creating an environment for myself that I'm not listening so much to that critic on my shoulder. I'm starting to bring that. And it's so funny because like with this Tower card in reverse, I'm just seeing that light is coming in to fill these cracks and like mending these cracks. It's like this light. And it's like bringing that love, bring that heart center energy back into your life in June it's going to make you flourish. I'll just say that, Leo. That was your monthly reading.